here today. We're on the street right here. And what is this significance right here, MLK Street? What's going to be happening here on Saturday?
Like cities throughout our nation, this weekend will be slated for celebrations to honor the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. As we stand here, the Martin Luther King streets behind me, once again, you can go to any American city and you will find a Martin Luther King street. That's just how important and significant his work was to our nation.
And the parade will kick off all the way down there. It'll be a long little route, and then a little community festival, right? Right afterwards at the Broad Recreation Center.
We have a parade, we have a community festival that will have vendors and live music and things for people to do and bring your family and come out and celebrate as a city and as a community.
And as a community, right. And you guys do this most every year and whatnot, but y'all are adding something new, just kind of the kickoff event. So walk me through that kind of tree dedication for just a second.
This year, we are adding a new historical kind of context or event to our weekend, and it will be kicking off our slate of weekend events. We will be commemorating a site where freed slaves at about 1861 who used to have worship service in a tree stand, when we call it the Grove. So we're going to recognize and commemorate that event, and as it ties into all of our activities that are taking place. Sharing that history is so important, especially for a lot of members of our community, and not only to our more seasoned community members, but just our young members of our community. I mean, they probably don't realize or understand that the opportunities that are presented to them right now hasn't always been that way. And so to share that history and to showcase what used to be and what used to happen in 1861 is so important.
Absolutely. And it doesn't just stop there. There's also interfaith services on Monday. It's going to be the march down into, I think it's Mount Olive Baptist Church, if I'm correct. Is there history at that church as well?
Well, it's not so much the history at that church, but on Monday, it's the historical kind of march that Dr. King did, and also recognizing that he was very instrumental in doing a lot of his work throughout the faith community. So we're commemorating the march by having the traditional march, and then we're also ending our celebration with how Dr. King would want it in a place of worship. What's important is that we have a combination of ways to recognize the event, but also ways to pay homage and showcase how important the life and legacy of Dr. King is, and that we don't want to remember that. We want to always remember his contributions to our community, to the world. It's always important. And one thing, we're excited for the city of Longview to take the lead on these kind of initiatives. It's really important that we find ways to bring people together, to celebrate, and to recognize the importance of what we're doing.